it's Tpok, backing Katawa Shoujo, trying to figure out who this guy is. He laughs very loudly, obnoxiously loudly. A few small birds take flight from a nearby tree. I'm Shinichi Nomiya, the art teacher. So this is the art teacher. In retrospect, I should have guessed that much. He even looks like one as far as first impressions go. How did you come to end up assisting my protege? I wish I knew. Oh, okay. Pfft, no, I'm interested in the art club. Should have saved there. Wow, okay. Forgot about that. I guess I'm a little interested in the art club. I blurted out, partially inadvertently. What do you mean? Nothing specific. I wonder if I could come by sometime, even if it's just to observe or something. I've been thinking that I should join some club or something, so yeah. It is in no way a premeditated move, but a vague sense of determination has really been building inside me for the past week. Well, that's good. I want to do something. I want to belong somewhere. It might as well be the art club, my shortcomings notwithstanding. The art teacher seems pleased. Oh, you want to join? Well, we always welcome new people, of course. Club meetings are normal enough. We study various aspects of fine arts and try our hands at them as well. Sounds cool. Or feet. Ah, because of Rin. He gives an embarrassed cough, but Rin doesn't seem to mind. I take a small amount of comfort from the fact that I'm not the only one with vocabulary difficulties in this school. Nomiya rebounds from his faux pas by theatrically checking the time from his huge, gleaming pocket watch. I wish I had a pocket watch. That'd be cool. Yeah. I'm trying to think of the last time I last saw a pocket watch on a real person. I don't know. It's been a while. And slaps his forehead even more theatrically. I really must take my leave now, but if you have questions, I'm sure Tezuka can clarify. Somehow mentioning clarify and Rin in the same sentence doesn't feel right. However, I don't say as much to the teacher since he seems to be in a hurry. Sorry. Kinda sick. Tezuka, I'm pleased to see that this little project is going so well. I just stopped by to remind you to not run off by yourself tomorrow. I've invited certain people to the festival for you, and I'm sure they'd like to meet you as well. I hope I'll see you on Monday then, Nakai. The teacher leaves and we are left by ourselves again. Rin is painting as if nothing notable had happened. Since nothing in fact did, I'm left wondering what on earth is wrong with me. Art and I haven't worked well together in the past, at least judging from the grades I used to have in middle school. Maybe a club will be different from an obligatory class. Who knows? I don't know. I try to come up with something meaningful to ask about it, but to no avail. I'll just go to the club meeting and see how it goes. So, he invited some people tomorrow just to check out your painting? He has a lot of art people friends. They like to talk about art. I think he wants me to talk about art with them. Okay, that sounds good, I guess. Somehow I get the feeling that you aren't too thrilled about it. Rin shrugs non-committally, but still gives an impression of a general displeasure at the idea of having to discuss her painting, or any other painting, or any painting, with other people. I don't really like talking about art. It's already a way to talk without talking, so why bother talking about it? I can understand that. It's like being bored and talking about being bored because you are bored. I'm not following you. I got it. It's the exact same thing. She just replaced art with bored. Have you ever talked about being bored? It's pointless and not very exciting. All you can really say about it is, I'm so bored. I once spent a week trying to think of something meaningful to say about boredness. It was the most boring week I've ever had. Okay, I would assume so. But that's pretty fitting, don't you think? Space. Okay. Ring gives me a look, the laconic kind that looks like it doesn't mean anything, but it does. Okay. Anyway, I don't know. I guess I can rarely come up with anything to say about art. I mean, like this one you're doing right now. I have no idea what to think about it, except that it looks nice. What is this painting about? It's not about anything at all. That's what I'd like to say, so I did. But that was a small lie. I said it anyway because I would kind of like it to be true. Teacher wanted me to do this, but I didn't have any ideas. I tried to have some, but nothing happened. So now this is a painting without any ideas. But what are you painting then? No idea. Come to think of it, I think I'll just call this No Idea. She likes that name, she's smiling. Ah, now I started thinking again, this is bad. Oh, the shakes again. She shakes her head vigorously for a while, trying to shake thinking out of her head. That amber red hair of hers, I don't know why I put that there, flies wildly around. This is why I had Emmy help me. She makes it easy not to think about anything. I can see that. You know, how she just talks and talks and talks about nothing for hours. It's like her head is made of bubblegum foam bath jelly. I like that too. I don't know what that is. Bubblegum foam bath jelly. Sounds good. But not at the same time. Really? Okay. You are kind of the same, but not really. It's very helpful. Ah, Sky, get up. If you stay here. I'm not sure if that's a compliment or not. It's probably neither, with Rin being the overtly neutral person she is. So, is there anything specific you'd like me to do to not make you think? To make you not think? Just be. Okay, it's weird because the music ended. So without knowing what I should do, I just sit on an empty box to watch her continue with the painting, idly leafing the pages of the beer drinking book. Rin has a serene expression on her face, her dark green eyes hiding what she might think behind them. No, wait, she's supposedly not thinking anything, right? She quietly hums a tune, interrupting every now and then with a polite request for more paint or another kind of brush. Her concentration is admirable, even though she seems to be sleep-deprived and under pressure to finish the job. Inch by inch, the painting gains more form, details being added on top of details, colors entwining with each other, filling the empty spaces, growing on top of each other. I find myself thinking about inspiration and motivation to create art again. Where does one get ideas? They don't come out of nowhere, and I don't think there are muses that magically inject some inspiration into your head. Ideas have an origin and purpose. The more I think about it, the more I'm convinced that Rin is lying about our mural, or at least twisting the truth. Maybe she doesn't even realize it herself. You can't do anything creative without having an idea of what you're going to create. That would go against the definition. Every stroke must be deleted to be drawn. Even if it's made at random, then that too is a conscious decision. So her painting, even this one, must be based on having some deliberate goal or idea of what to paint. If Rin's idea is to have no idea, as she said, does that count as having an idea? I would say so. A logical paradox? That seems to be Rin's modus operandi for most normal interactions, so it wouldn't surprise me if she hadn't even noticed this herself. I wonder if I should bring it up. But I'm not sure if I want to engage in an argument about logic with this girl. One of us would probably end up short-circuiting. Really? 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 Stop. Okay. Just ignore that. Short circuit getting fairly quickly. So I discard the thought. Dude, stop. Stop. Oops, I skipped it. Rin is squirming and shuffling restlessly. Even her usual blank visage breaks occasionally into pretty difficult-looking expressions, the kind that one doesn't just come up with accidentally. Everything alright? Yes, no. My back started hurting again. This painting is too big after all, and it's hard to paint in this position. Want to take a break? After I finish this part. Of course she doesn't take a break, and I don't bring it up again because that would be completely and utterly pointless. Rin continues her work, and I stay with her. I like to watch her paint, and I'm going to be a member of the same club she's in now. I'm trying to go in do not disturb mode, so it'll hopefully not mess up the recording. Or not make more sounds. It's already messed up the recording. Rin continues her work and I stay with her. I like to watch her paint, and I'm going to be a member of the same club she's in now. I just read that. Too distracted. When she declares the mural to be finished, it's already so dark that I have no idea how she can tell. There is no celebration, no general sense of a job well done. It's just a tired and laconic "I'm done." Then we both go to sleep. Okay. So, festival day. The next day I wake up feeling a little lightheaded. It's almost noon already. I believe this is the same, so I'm gonna skip. Yeah, and Kenji's gonna freak out. Yeah. Well, I just joined the art club, so I guess I'll go with them. You did what? I joined the art club. Man, that was a bad move. Really bad. You don't know what kind of girls there are in the art club. Troubled, angsty cuties who tear your heart out and eat it raw. Okay. Well, I know one art club member, and I don't really see Rin suddenly becoming a psychotic murderer. That seems unlikely. Oh, is Kenji in the art club? That would be interesting. I'm kind of hoping now that he is the blind painter. That'd be cool. Don't say that. Don't fool yourself. You have no idea what you're dealing with here, man. They are the worst kind. They drag you in with all this fancy shit, and when you least expect it, bam. Bam what? Kenji seems slightly phased at my skepticism, but not any less loony. It doesn't matter. Tread carefully, man, tread carefully. He fingers his scarf nervously, faster and faster, like he's trying to start a fire, then slowly begins to calm down once the panic attack finishes running its course. I'm gonna have to find some place to hide in, a safe haven, and then knock the lights out myself so I don't have to experience this horrible day. I have the perfect thing for that. I must prepare now. Don't go to the festival. Okay. My fingers were crossed. Later, dude. Later, bro. Seth. The door slowly closes with a low creak, and I don't know how to feel about what Kenji just said. The happy hubbub of the crowd greets me as I push myself through the main door and step outside. The school grounds were transformed into festival grounds over yesterday and this morning. Colorful stands line at the main walkways from the main entrance to the school building. Some people are still carrying stuff to and fro, but behind most counters are relaxed students who look like they are good to go. Most of the other students have been up early to finish the preparations. A feeling of guilt passes through me, but it soon goes away. I'm just a lowly transfer student after all. Some visitors are already strolling around the grounds. There are some young families with the perturbed parents trying to keep up with their over-enthusiastic offspring. A few students of our own accompanied by their parents. and a lot of old and young people who are here for no reason I can't imagine. I don't know why I failed on that word. The carillon bursts into life, and the principal's squeaky voice announces the opening of the festival over the PA system. Okay. Everyone applauds politely, if a bit unenthusiastically. A school festival? We didn't really have festivals at my old high school. It feels kind of old-fashioned. Especially considering the school I came from, but it's still somewhat exciting. The day off feels sweet after the first week of hard work, despite me lying on a hospital bed for months prior to this. 4 months prior to this. I recall even wishing that I could go to math lessons during my stint at the hospital. Why would you want to do that? I wouldn't want to do that. I can't remember the program for the festival, even though Mattel just went through it during class the other day. Sorry, I'm distracted. I'm trying to get him to stop messaging. I step off the dorm steps, intending to take a tour around the grounds to see all the stuff that others have set up, but I only make it down to the bottom of the stairs. 'Cause there's Rin. A few people are studying Rin's mural on the wall, while the artist herself is lounging on the sidelines, leaning against the wall and looking extremely bored and mildly under the weather. Good morning. Hello. How's it going? Nowhere. I'm stuck. What do you mean stuck? I mean, I can't walk stuck. I think my legs are out of order because of yesterday. Does it hurt? It's hard to say. Maybe. The strain of working on the mural was greater than she let me know. I thought it was just a bit of tired muscles or something. I meant to ask something further, but when Rin swiftly moves on to another topic. Teacher's friends came by. Then they headed into town for lunch and asked me to go. It was a good thing my legs hurt so much. But you're stuck sitting there. That's not good. I'll just wait until I can walk again. It should be either sooner or later, if you think about it for a while. Teacher was happy that I finished the mural. You should be. But I wonder if it's finished after all. Oh? I thought yesterday that I had done everything, but now I'm not sure anymore. I should paint more details. Maybe. Probably. It's very hard to decide. Finished or not, the mural looks great in broad daylight. It's got hands and feet and faces. Various human body parts repeated over and over in a wildly mutating, mostly disfigured variety are the main... Oh, not are repeated. Repeated. Mostly disfigured variety are the main element. They are rough looking, as if thoughtlessly placed and rudimentarily painted, but a great deal of thought and care has gone into each and every one of them. He's got a fish out of his head, and he's got a blue nose. Does this... Oh, it's a frog. Does this one have a frog growing out of its head? It's a goldfish. Ah! I was right. Oh, okay. What's that? It's nothing. Anyway... The wall is so wide I have to turn my neck from side to side to see the entire painting. It's hard to consider it as a single piece. The elements don't seem to fit together, but I guess they do create some kind of a whole. Abstract as it is, I have no idea what it's supposed to be portraying, but it looks nice. That's enough for me. I settle myself next to Rin, leaning against the wall like she does. The happy noises of the festival are becoming louder as more and more folks enter the grounds. The dorms are far from the main attractions in the main building, and the stands around the courtyard are so most visitors have not found their way here yet. A somewhat bored expression settles on Rin's face, making her look detached from everything that's going on around her. She's being awfully quiet. I wonder if she's in pain. Probably. So, what did the art people say about your mural? My question wakes Rin from her daydreaming. She lazily turns her face towards me. I'm not sure. I think they liked it. Maybe they did. What about you? Are you happy with the mural? 'Cause I kinda participated. It'd be terrible if you were unhappy. Rin tilts her head, biting her lower lip. I think it came out decently. It's not bad, but it's not good either. It just is. I guess I'm alright at being empty-minded. Can I ask something else? What does the painting really portray? I thought about it yesterday when you said it doesn't portray anything. But that's a logical fallacy, isn't it? You can't make something out of nothing, not even art. Rin frowns and turns her head back towards the clouds. I don't know. I'm not really good at explaining things. It's just a mural. There is nothing special to it. I said it already. She sounds annoyed at my inquiries. Well, Hisao, you messed up. So, stop annoying Rin. 'Cause, yeah, I gotta go to try and help Zoichi out. He's like, oh, I died in Minecraft and I need you to help me, and it's blah 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 blah. Sorry about that. But thanks for watching. We'll continue annoying Rin next episode.